What can we say about this year's C.E. Palmer honoree? First and foremost, we can tell you that this is a proven leader, someone who is recognized for qualities of true leadership and one who is admired for the impact those skills have made upon other people. The fact is, the work of this year's Palmer honoree have directly and positively affected the lives of thousands of Texarkana residents. This is an individual who succeeds as one who brings the best leadership skills to every job, at work or not. It is someone who sees the needs and meets them, someone who is always looking to see how we can improve.
It's also someone who sees the big picture, has a vision of what could be, an individual who is passionate about the jobs that need doing, someone who looks to the future with optimism, who sees the glass as half full, who finds the positive about every situation. Perhaps most importantly, this year's honored leader recognizes that the job one can do is only as good as the people on the team, and from a conviction that people are everything, magnifies all impact as a master of bringing out the good in every individual on the team at every level.
With such abundance of leadership capacity, it's not surprising that even beyond the workplace, our honoree has risen to leadership positions in virtually every Texarkana nonprofit with which our honoree is associated. Our honoree has been an active educational leader, a church leader, a volunteer leader, even a leadership leader, serving on the Chamber Committee which wrote the original curriculum for Leadership Texarkana.
Although not a native of Texarkana, our honoree has been committed to serving and giving back to this community since arriving in Texarkana over 40 years ago, with a special passion for the well-being and welfare of our young people, whether family or beyond.
Over the past 4 decades, this year's Palmer honoree has served in significant leadership roles, including St. James Day School, Texarkana Independent School District, Pleasant Grove Independent School District, Texarkana College, and Texas A&M Texarkana. Our honoree has also served on the Texas State Board of CASA, the court-appointed special advocate with statewide jurisdiction.
Passion for a cause is a hallmark of this year's Palmer honoree, who believes that if you are passionate about your work and your job, you are fortunate because then it is no longer work.
Passion met opportunity quite literally for our honoree in the early 1980s when this individual became a member of the Opportunities, Inc. board. The agency had so much to offer the community, was not aware of it. The board asked our honoree to work part-time as the PR person and fundraiser. And 25 years later, we are all reaping the benefits. It is no accident that in this day and age, everyone knows about the important work of Opportunities, Inc. It is the fruit of the labors of this individual who has been committed to ensuring that everyone in Texarkana understands the important work of Opportunities, Inc. With the addition of early Head Start and senior day care, Opportunities, Inc. has provided care for countless families for the past 44 years.
Perhaps one of the best indications of this leader's capability, integrity, and influence in the community was in leading a capital campaign ending in 2000 that allowed Opportunities to build a major new plant for program expansion. The Opportunities Capital Campaign raised over $7 million, the most raised for any organization in Texarkana to that time. Beyond that amazing fact, and it's a testament to the tenacity of this year's honoree, the capital campaign garnered 100% of the financial commitments made and allowed the building and renovation project to be completed with no debt to pay.
The success of this campaign wasn't just about raising funds. It was about communicating the need, a special leadership art indeed. Life-changing programs and facilities require funding. Successful fundraising requires the special leadership ability to communicate the need for funding support from the community. This individual has been integral to the outstanding growth in the community service of this organization over the past 2.5 decades. It has been a labor of love for our honoree because every day at work at the center demonstrates the importance in the lives of the many children and adults who are suffering from a developmental disability.
I can tell you this nominee has generously shared knowledge of her leadership, marketing, and fundraising know-how to help build the Women for A&M Texarkana organization and the gourmet dinner so that it raises an average of over $100,000 a year for our university. And this is a leadership commitment that will have profound effect on the lives of virtually all Texarkanans for years to come.
Besides holding most every leadership position at Central Christian Church, including chairman of the board, chairman of the elders, and director of Bible school, this year's Palmer winner was also instrumental in co-chairing a capital campaign that yielded a new building for that church. Our honoree served as president of the Junior League in the 70s when one of the major projects was the reworking of the playground at Spring Lake Park. Our nominee has even owned her own business.
Joan has also been the prime manager of a contested political races for her husband for 2 district judgeships and appellate court. But I think with all of her community achievements and involvement, Joan always put her family first. And I think that she would tell you that her proudest achievement and her best achievement for a lifetime is the raising of 3 wonderful children who are now grown and love their family, their friends, and have an abiding faith in the Lord.
2009 Palmer honoree is an inspirational leader. The essence of her superior leadership skills coupled with a servant's heart. It is just the way the honoree lives her life, whether it is in the workplace or not. Texarkana is a better place because the nominee lives here and serves here.
This year's honoree is a person that really defines the word love for community, for other people, and for her own work. She's the kind of person that I think you can feel her arms around you whenever she speaks to you, because she is doing what she loves to do, and that is to help other people.
Joan epitomizes the quotation that deeds count, and she is truly a blessing to know and to have as a friend and to work with. Her belief is that we are all have as our mission to enhance the quality of life of those in our community.